Hi, I'm Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. Thanks for letting me come back in today. Today we're going to make a holiday tradition that everybody loves, just not for the holidays, but any time of year. We're going to make caramel turtles, okay? I remember I showed you in a couple of videos back that I always buy a box of caramels at Christmas time because I can use them in caramel apple pies or anything. So I always keep caramels at Christmas time. So what I've got to do, I took me some caramels and unwrapped them. It took me a while to unwrap them because it's kind of hard when you unwrap one and then eat one and then, no, I'm just kidding, but it's hard not to eat the caramels when you're unwrapping them. So I've got my oven set at 225. I'm going to put this in the oven for 12 minutes and we'll come back and we'll start working on them. Okay, my timer is going off right now, so I will get my caramels out of the oven. And they are hot. Okay, there they are. Okay, I turn my oven off. And then I've got a pan of pecans here. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start making my turtles. You know, it wouldn't be the holiday season if you didn't have some turtles in the house, so. Try to get these on here as quick as I can so they won't, these caramel will not set up, although the caramel is pretty hot. Okay. And as you can see, I've almost got them all. I sort of work from the center. You push them more towards the center, it works better. And you want to push them down a little ways into the caramel too. Okay, there they are. I've got them all covered with my pecans. So I can set my pecans aside for a second. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this aside too, and it's very hot. Push this to the side just for a second. Okay, I've got a measuring cup here, and I've got some Hershey's milk chocolate. Now, what you can do, if you have a favorite candy bar, if you have a favorite type of candy, get that candy bar and chop it up. I was going to the store today, and I was going to get maybe 2 different kinds of candy bars, but I didn't do it because I already had the chocolate chips here. But this is milk chocolate instead of the Simply Sweet, so the milk chocolate will be really good. So I'm going to pour them into my cup right here. All right. And I've got about a teaspoon, I guess a teaspoon of coconut oil. I'm going to put a teaspoon of coconut oil on there. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these to my microwave, and I'm going to microwave these at 30-minute increments until I get this good and soft to put on our turtles. So let me put this in the microwave for the first go around, okay? The microwave just went off for the first time. You can see they're just beginning to melt. But I'm going to still stir them around a little bit in here, okay? I want to make sure I get that coconut oil in there too. So now I'm going to put them back in the microwave for, I said 30 minutes before, for 30 seconds. So I'm going to put them in there for another 30 seconds. Okay, this is the second time it's been in there. And you can see it's really melted a whole lot this time. And I might let that just be it. I'll make sure I stir these all around and make sure, because there's still some whole chocolate chips in here. But if I stir it around a few minutes, I'm sure that I will melt them all. Okay, I think I'm gonna let that be it. Let me scrape this off here. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a little spoon, it can be any kind of spoon, and I'm going to take a little bit of chocolate, and I'm going to pour it in the middle of each one of my turtles. Boy, these are going to be good. And why I didn't go a third time with my chocolate, because the chocolate would have probably have melted even more, and it would have taken longer for it. There would have been a whole lot more liquid in it. It took longer for it to set up, and I wanted to go ahead and hurry up and set up now. So, I mean, it's getting hard in the measuring cup right now, but that's okay. We don't have that many more to go, so. Now, tell me, who's not going to like these on your holiday table, or if you have these on a tray for someone? Homemade chocolate turtles with the caramels and the pecans and the milk chocolate on the top of them. Now, there's one last thing that I want to do. I'll put a little more on this one. I like a little bit more chocolate on some of them. Okay, one last thing I want to do. I have some sea salt, okay? And I poured some out into this little bowl. I want to take and I want to sprinkle just a little bit of sea salt on each one of them, because that gives it that sweet, salty taste, which everybody loves. I'm going to put a lot, but just going to put enough on each one. Okay, and there are our chocolate turtles for the holiday. So I'm going to let these cool, and I'm going to come back to you, and we'll go try these. Okay, welcome back. Our turtles are out of the refrigerator. I put them in a few minutes for the chocolate to harden up, and they look absolutely delicious. I know that they call them turtles because they look like turtles, but believe me, they will move really fast off your plates when you serve them. So I'm just going to pick one, and we'll just give it a try, and then we'll try and see here. Let me see if I get one that's sort of stuck on my plate here. Okay. With the caramel on the bottom, and the pecans, and the chocolate on the top, and the sea salt. Wow, a winning combination. I hope you'll try these. It's so simple to make. Get the kids involved in making these with you. They'll be so much fun. Thank you for following me on Facebook and subscribing to me on YouTube. I so enjoy bringing you these things, and the holidays are going to be here in a few days, and there's something else that maybe you can add at the last moment. So thank you once again for all of your support. I appreciate you to drop by this afternoon and spend some time with you. I'll be bringing you a few more things over the next couple of days. Until next time, I'll say an early Merry Christmas and say, take care of yourself. This is Jim saying, God bless.